someone else will face.
Once you get the idea that the world is active, then you might need for salvation, and you have to step up to the plate and deliver. I mean, after all, the limelight. Perhaps we should read the instructions first.
Christian, to me, he is the defining Batman.
Hands up, free boy.
He gives the character the stature, the complexity, the tragicness of the character.
Do you know where I can find Harvey? I need to talk to him about something. Just something little, huh?
The Joker needed just an amazing actor to play him.
You know, you remind me of my father. I hated my father.
He seemed to understand how this character could be extraordinarily frightening, fresh and different than anything that had been done before.
You're crazy. No, I'm not.
You just can't keep your eyes off the Joker. He's charismatic, but so deeply twisted.
The first time I saw him, the elevator door opened, and there he was, and I actually jumped, you know, because he looked scary.
We were looking at many ways to make this film bigger and better than the last one. Just the way we shot the film on location as opposed to on stages really helped with the scope of the film.
I can't say enough about the citizens of Chicago. They open their arms to us totally.
Such extraordinary cooperation from the city of Chicago. It's such a beautiful city architecture with all the levels of it and else that fits Gotham so well, making Gotham a very convincing real-world American city.
This time is about discovering Gotham. There's a mayor with the courts. Let's go and explore the city.
We were so lucky to see it in Chicago because they really let us do some crazy stuff.
Nolan kept challenging everybody to come up with ideas of how we could try to do something that nobody had ever done before. And this idea came up to flip this 18-wheeler without use of CGI.
I've seen them roll over on their side, but you never see one go do a handstand.
You're biting your nails when this thing's about to go down.
Land within inches of where they said it was going to land. It's really pretty magnificent thing to watch. Very graceful, actually. I've always been interested in shooting film in IMAX. It's the world's highest resolution film format, and it creates an incredibly immersive experience.
IMAX is the absolute highest resolution you can achieve. The image quality is unsurpassed and really just knocks you out of your seat. Lock and load!
It's Batman, you know. You need to have fantastic action sequences. And Chris Nolan doesn't like to use CGI, so how often do you get to be 110, the story's up, standing on the corner of the Sears Tower, looking out over all Chicago?
No one's ever done this before, and so the size of the cameras, the size of the film, the amount of light it would require, all these kind of things, they're all a bit unknown.
The IMAX cameras weren't exactly built with this in mind, and so we've had to advance a lot of their technology and modify a lot of their stuff.
$300,000 camera on the motorcycle. IMAX cameras are notoriously difficult to shoot with.
You know, the first thing everyone talks about is how heavy the camera is, probably 4 to 5 times heavier than the cameras that we're accustomed to working with. We can't put it on my shoulder, and we can't shoot handheld with it. So every rig had to be either reinvented or beefed up a little bit to accommodate that.
Will you be wanting the back hood, sir?
A little day Alfred, not very subtle.
The Lamborghini, then.
Much more subtle. We were really able to just tear around all our locations in Chicago on real streets, going 100 miles an hour and whipping this camera around. The experience is really going to be something special.
You want order in Gotham. Batman must take off his mask and turn himself in. Every day he doesn't, people will die. There is no Batman without it being a real roller coaster and without
promise you. The dawn is coming.
For me, it's an experience that takes me back to when I was a kid going to the movies, and the scope and scale and grandeur that great cinema could have.
When the chips are down,